All right, it's 93.9 WKYS. Dominique Da Diva getting unfiltered behind the scenes because I have a special guest in the building, Agnez Mo.
Hey.
Welcome to the DMV.
What's good?
What's up with you?
Come on. Hey.
Everyone. Thank you, Scrub. What's up with you? How you feeling today?
Good. I mean, a little under the weather, but it's all
Aren't
good.
we all? I think it's really the weather.
Yeah,
I've been using this
yeah.
thing. Okay, I'm the person that buys things and then I go and
Yeah.
read reviews. So this is, how do you say this? Sambuso? Anyway, it's a black elderberry and it's
I need that.
you just put it on your tongue, it dissolves, it tastes really well. And I read a lot of reviews on it and it said it's natural and it temporarily relieves cold and flu symptoms. So as soon as you start
need
feeling
that.
something happening, then use this. And so this is what I've been using. And they say, like, I don't know, it's not medicine. I'm also like I'm all into trying to find
Right, like
ways.
natural and organic.
remedy. Are you like that too? Is it a millennial thing?
Yeah.
I think because our
always
parents
good.
just kind of like had all these remedies and things, and now I'm always like trying to use like ginger and lemon and
right,
like. Is there anything that you do specifically like for your voice and throat? Because I didn't even know using our voice
Ginger.
every day. Ginger.
Yeah.
So you like.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to boil it in a pot and smell it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's also, moist your vocal cord.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you have anything crazy though that you do like before you're about to perform?
Not
that
really.
no one would
Nothing
really know?
crazy. Because I do all the crazy shit on stage.
Yeah, exactly. And for people who don't know, I mean, you're like a new name and new face to a lot of people, but to a lot of people, girl, you've been working. Check the resume all over the world, worldwide, internationally. How does it feel with this chapter?
It's been pretty amazing, and I think when you've done so much in your life, when it comes to you, it's kind of like, okay, finally it's happening. But there's no, it's not like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's just kind of like a journey. It's one, another chapter of your life.
Exactly. I was like,
you're just trying to enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's like when you're traveling, you have a road trip, like you're just trying to like
enjoy
see
like the newness
beautiful
of every
view.
city.
Yeah, I think like that's
Do you have like a favorite place that you've visited or performed so far? And maybe it was the crowd, or maybe it was just the architecture, maybe it was.
Oh man, I think one of the absolutely top 5 is definitely in Korea World Cup Stadium.
Yeah, that
Just
sounds
because
amazing.
it's a stadium. It's a
Hello.
soccer stadium.
All of that energy.
Yeah, absolutely. And at that time when I performed there, 2009 and 2010, they also gave me an award for Best Asian Artist Award.
Dope.
And I didn't even know that, I had fans in Korea until I performed there.
And now
so
you-
it was just kind of like, oh my gosh, like
That's
this
awesome.
is cool, Just meet like new people, new culture.
Yeah.
And, because I never put out anything in Korean language, but just the fact that.
And they were still
knowing-
singing the words.
I mean, I don't
Singing
know.
along?
Yeah, but I don't know if they sing like, because it was in English. But it's just the fact that music really is universal language.
Absolutely.
It's so cool.
It
It's so
is.
cool to be a part of it.
That's amazing. That's a great story to be able to tell, like your family and
Yeah,
kids and everything like
absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
So tell me about your project with Chris Brown, because I'm from VA.
Yeah.
You've worked with a lot of VA artists. You've worked with
Yeah.
Timbaland.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to remind people, and I would love to do a documentary just on Virginia,
Yeah.
because people forget. I feel maybe because I'm how significant a
Right.
lot of our producers and
Right.
writers from VA are. I
Right.
mean, we can talk about Timbaland. We can talk about Teddy Riley.
Right.
We could talk about we can talk rap. We can talk sports. What do you want to talk about? The
Yeah.
Clips, Pusha T, Missy, all of that. Timbaland. Do you want to talk about that, or do you want to?
the most humble people too?
Yeah, we are.
I met Missy, in the studio, and at that time we didn't know each other, but she's still just like,
She's from
hey,
Portsmouth. She's from where my grandma
what's
live at.
good? How are you, girl? And I'm like, oh my god,
This is Missy.
Exactly.
Why are you being so nice to me? You don't know me like
See,
that.
that's the thing though. Like real artists, usually they're the most humble.
Absolutely.
Some people who's like trying to make it, those are the ones who usually are gonna.
And if you're in the
trying
industry,
so
like
too hard.
yes. And when you're in the industry long enough, you can tell. It's
Exactly.
like, actually,
You're
no
like,
need for all of
yeah,
that.
not like relax.
I
here.
always remember to be that way too, even if you don't feel your best. I know sometimes it's
Yeah.
hard, but I remember like when people talk about meeting Beyonce and how she comes in the room and she's like, "Hi, I'm Beyonce," and you're just like,
Yeah, we know.
"We know." Like we kind of figure that out. But the
Exactly.
fact that she will still come up to you and say, "Hi,"
Yeah.
and we all need to remember that.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you met Missy in the studio.
Yeah.
Was that when you got a chance to work with Timbo and Chris? How did that come about?
Because Tim has his own studio, and then I think in his compound or whatever you want to call that, like they have different I think 3 studios, right?
Wow.
And so at that time I was working there for a couple of weeks, and then I just heard like, oh, Justin Timberlake is on the next room.
Yeah.
And I was like, I remember I was tweeting, oh, Justin Timberlake is in the same building, and then Missy was there too, and usually they had like, Tim has his own chef, right?
Mm-hmm.
So during lunchtime or dinner time, we would just go to the same place.
Yeah,
there's like the kitchen area. So Missy was just there.
Oh, this is a cool lunchroom story.
It was just so cool. It was just so cool because she kind of reminded you of how a real artist should be.
Yeah.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? Like she's all about the art. She's all about, the music, but at the same time, she's like really humble. She's not about the hype. She's not about like, oh, I'm the, I'm
I don't know who I am or
Exactly,
feel like it's owed to her. Yeah, she just got nominated for the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and she deserves that.
Amazing.
First female rapper to have that.
Yeah.
So how is it working with Chris Brown? And tell me about this project. And we've all seen the video.
Chris is definitely one of the most hardworking artists I've ever worked with. Like working with him just kind of, again, like sometimes when you work and, being meticulous and with everything you do, like you're a perfectionist, sometimes, especially for a woman, I feel like sometimes it's being frowned upon because like, oh, you're a woman, you're supposed to be more like chill. Oh, you're supposed to be more this, like you can't.
Why are you being so assertive?
Exactly. Like, like why do you know what you want?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why are you doing that? Why are you bossing us around?
So, just working with Timbaland as well, working with Chris, it just reminds me that, to be the greatest, you kind of have to be meticulous about what what you want, and knowing what you want, knowing who you are as an artist, So it was cool, and it was, it's always been like a collaboration, the communication is always great.
Yeah.
We just focused on the real thing, you know what I mean? Like, which is like the music, like when we vibed out in the studio, we didn't think of the strategy, we didn't think of the business side
we saw you guys post pictures in the studio, and then they're like, oh, this is Chris' girlfriend now, and then that was just that, and then we're like, actually, they're actually working
together,
because that doesn't seem to be possible these days, you know what I mean, for people to actually work. Like, I'll be in here with a DJ, and they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, we're actually working. It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Platonically working. That's crazy.
But yeah, it was cool. It was a cool experience. And again, like humble, just, Tim, the same
VA thing.
Yeah.
It's a VA thing.
Exactly.
So anytime we have a big cookout in VA, you already know you're invited. Okay. What are you gonna bring? What's your favorite thing to eat at? Well, let's talk about Thanksgiving. Like, what's your meal that you're looking up to?
I don't know, because like,
are you gonna be in the States?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, Thanksgiving 22nd, right? The 22nd?
Yeah, it's like 9 days away.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving is not really big in Indonesia.
I know.
So my first experience of Thanksgiving was probably like 4 years ago.
You were like, we're just all gonna eat and use this as an excuse.
To Frankie, my girl, like she cooks so much, and she cooks, great food. And I'm like, I know I'm petite, but like I love
You like
food.
to eat?
I love to eat.
What?
Like, my management and like Screw, like you gotta tell them.
Screw's like, yes, actually.
Like they were like,
well, what are you
they
eating,
would look at me sometimes when I eat, and then I'm like, okay, I think I want another portion of rice.
And they're
right?
looking
and they're like.
I think that's rude when guys do that. One time I ordered something at a restaurant, right? I was actually in LA, and I was at this spot. I think it's called, is it CJ's? Was that CJ's? Not Roscoe's, but it was another Vom spot. The Spoon? Silver Spoon? Anyway, I was there, and they bring my food out. The old man next to me goes, wow, little lady, I could have just ate with you. Excuse me. That's rude. I ordered sides. They brought them out in 5 different plates. It's not my problem. They actually could have put it all on the same.
God.
He was trying to play me. And sometimes you just don't say that. Like, it's just
absolutely. I'm like, excuse me, I love to eat. I love food. And I think it's also like the Asian culture.
Yeah.
Like in Indonesia, we have, again, like talking about.
But they eat a lot of rice and a lot of.
Yeah, like 20,000 islands, right? So we're talking about 20,000 islands in Indonesia. Like, very cultured and a lot of different, like even with music, a lot of different sounds, percussions, instruments, as well as spices. So like you can expect from like the saltiest to the spiciest.
Yeah?
Like it's just.
Do you like spicy food?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I can't do spicy, but I need to right now because I hear it
Spicy
like
food.
clears things up.
Yeah.
Like
I
clears
don't
things
like
up for you.
gravy, but I like spicy food.
What? See, I'm from VA, so we're gonna have to get you some gravy. We put it on biscuits, chicken, rice, sausage rice mixed with the rice and the gravy. We gonna get you on.
Oh my God.
And next time you see Missy, ask Missy about Sing Wong's on High Street. She gonna know to get you some yak and some
Okay,
sausage and rice.
all right.
She's gonna be like, "What you know about Portsmouth sausage and rice?" What'd you say, Screw? Oh yes, ask her about it. She's gonna know. Anyway, so when's the next time? How often do you even get to go? Well, when do you see your mommy?
I come back like once every 2 months.
And they just enjoy watching you.
Yeah, they're always there. They're they're always there, but at the same time, they're always there.
Yeah, at the same time.
But I mean, God bless their hearts, man.
Yeah.
Like my brother is literally like my best friend, you know.
Is that the brother who manages you?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
also,
awesome.
you know, one of
Family
my
thing.
management, and we always do business together, and it's always good. You know, just to kind of keep it in the family.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
I'm a I don't know, family oriented type of person.
Me
so
too.
I'm always about like, you know, loyalty and keeping your, you know, trying to make sure that your people are good.
Absolutely.
You know? So it's always good to go back to Indonesia, and sometimes like it would be like 11 p.m. or like midnight, and my brother and my mom would just like pick me up from the airport.
Yeah.
Just to see me.
They miss you.
You know what I mean?
You out here busting
it's cool.
moves.
Yeah, so it's cool to have that. you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know they are so proud of you and wish you much
Thank
success.
you.
You've already had a slew of success and a long career already. And so
Thank
we're just excited to have you here in the DMV. She shows VA love all the time and more. And where do you want people to follow you? And while you have the ears of the DMV, what do you want to tell DC, Maryland, and Virginia right now about Agnez Mo?
Of course, you know, listen and stream, love, share.
Overdose.
You know, Overdose featuring Chris Brown. But I think also, you know, a message that I always want to share to, you know, my fans, my existing fans, and hopefully my new fans here. You know, just do you know, don't get caught up with the hype, especially nowadays with social media. They will tell you who
Girl.
you should be.
Girl.
They will put you in their little boxes, and I'm not here to be in anybody's boxes. I'm here to move the boxes.
That is me.
You know, so
Yes.
it's like, okay, like don't be telling me about your boxes. Like I ain't gonna be there. Like,
Uh-huh.
I have my own.
I feel like that